Alright guys, welcome to set 11 of Let's Play Chrono Cross. Now this set is going to be primarily focusing on the ultimate text. Actually, that's what the entire set's going to be focused on, so yay! I am also going to be teaching you a glitch to get unlimited Dragoon's Glories, which is basically a Dragoon's Honor, but on steroids. It will also give you unlimited money and access to unlimited level 7 text for a certain character. So, yeah, fun shit. And I will be abusing it mercilessly, because I am a dick. Anywho, let us start off with Mojo. Now, this first part is going to focus primarily on the Another World text. But unfortunately, Mojo's has to start in the home world, so let's start there. I will cross over when I need to do Stina's, so I thought that was kind of a good timing, a good placement for that one. Let us go. So all these techniques can be gotten at this point in the game, obviously. At least I hope so on some of them. Some of them I'm a little about, but you'll see why later. Some of them I won't be able to get just yet, and others I still have to wait for another star level to get. Go figure. Mel, Marcy, and Zappa require you to be at star level 40 to get their ultimate text. Garbrick requires us to continue the storyline to get his. And that's about it for that. So, as I said a few minutes ago, I'm not certain about some of these, so we'll see about that. So I'm going to be keeping track by deleting the ones I have marked. Oh, I mentioned them. Alrighty, so let's get on with Mojo. Yo, just between you and me, I've been hearing voices, you know, inside my head. Something about praying to Lasery, Ori, and Lickery. So, oh, what? Sorry, you're saying something? Even if you had all the money in the world, what use is it if you're dead? Even if you had eternal life, what's the point each day if you don't have love? Stuff like that. Weird, huh? Oh man, maybe I'm overworked. Alright, so let's get back to work, and let's continue on with our path. Now, there's another thing we can do at this point in time. It requires you to have Starkey in your party, though. So I'm going to switch out Starkey real quickly so we can get this said and done with. And I'll switch back to Mojo once we get there. Alright. Teleporter. Where are you, Starkey? There you are. This can be done at any time after you get Starkey. So keep that in mind for those playing along. I'll just come over here and I think examine the fish. Yep. Where'd you catch this fish? Oh, this here sawfish? I caught it near the El Nido Triangle. Why? Do you want to know? Why do you want to know? By the way, Shorty, are you alright with that fishbowl over your head? Your face is all blue. Excuse me. No problem for Starkey. Blue is fine with me. Don't try this at home, though. If you caught it near the El Nido Triangle, then the thing inside might be mine. Can Starkey take back what's mine? Is something inside that thing? Oh, the jurors, be my guest. Starkey received Plasma Pistol. Now, despite it saying plasma in the name, it's not a spectral weapon, so keep that in mind. Starkey, am supposed to say something grateful, correct? You are welcome. Hey, you have great manners, Shorty, but that's my line. Just the thanks will do. There aren't too many like you these days. I wish kids were more courteous like you. Starkey also learned thanks. Well, who cares, right? Thanks does nothing. There's no ability for it, there's no item for it. I really wish it was an element only Starkey could equip. But it's not. So let's equip Starkey with his plasma pistol, which is his signature weapon. A gun that shoots out hot ionized gas. Let's take a quick look at it. Oh, you can't see it. Go figure. Unfortunately, there are some weapons that are glitched like that. You'll see it when you use them in battle. But I think it's pretty much the same weapon you saw Megastarky use. Some weapons, like I said, glitch like that. What was his name? What was her name? His name. Pierre. His hero's blade, the blade part itself, actually glitches in a similar way when you're viewing it from status. So it's kind of annoying. Anywho, let's continue. Astral Amulet, yeah. Alright. Do. Come on, let's go. I'm actually going to be switching out a few other characters real quickly. Let's suggest Stina for Norris for a little bit. Until I get into a battle, this is pretty much going to be how it's going to be done. So we're going to be switching characters like left and right. Alright, in we go. So what we need to do is go into here and go down into the basement where we found Mojo at. The only guy staying outside. Hear a divine message? To give your prayers to the three spirits? Actually, I bought these 3 idols bundled with Mojo for a really good price. I think the merchant also said something about telling the idols about your most precious things in your life. Why don't you give your prayers to 3 idols too, along with Mojo? Alright, so we need to talk to Lasery, Ori, and Licky. I think this is... Lasery? Yep. You felt the beam of light from Lasery the cat. Not. This is Ori. You felt an aura of longevity from Ori the cat. Not. And Licky. You see the sacred liquor from Licky the cat. Not. Money, life, love. What's more precious? A lucky charm that brings forth love? A lucky doll? It's just an outright lie about me being a lucky charm. I come onto this world as a means of placing a curse on people. I'm all about anger and hate. I don't bring them happiness at all. I'm just a malicious, unlucky straw doll. I got on this feeling in my heart when my senses started to awaken them. I simply stood here, pondering and pondering. If I came onto this world just to play some curses on people, then I wish I hadn't been born at all. But something inside me began to stir So weird. This is when I first met you, you, Surge, And as I traveled alongside you, I got to thinking. I feel I'm very fortunate to be born in this age, because I was able to meet up with all of you. Now I realize that no matter what the reason for being alive, I'm really glad I was born into this world. Thanks, Surge. I am a lucky doll. I am just an ugly straw doll. But still, I am very happy. A little change for the better. Just a little bit. Learn Hoodoo Guru. So, John, I'm really glad I met you. you. Anything else, buddy? What was I expecting to get out of Mojoy? I had my back against the reality the whole time. I was hiding my true self just like Mojoy. I feel ashamed. Mojoy is his quote-unquote real name. Now I'll have to wait for a little bit before I allocate that, because, you know, my OCD and everything. So we got Hoodoo Guru. Next is Norris. and Zoa. So we're going to switch out Mojo for Zoa. Thankfully, Zoa's is really fucking easy to get. Also, if you bring Mojo to the straw practice dummy outside Zappa's house, you get a funny little cutscene. Or a funny little scene with him talking to it. Yeah, let's continue onwards. And you go up over here. Now, if you do not have Norse in your party, you'll not be able to get inside, unless you take the outer path, or the forest. Commander, when did you get out? You'll also need him in your party to leave, so keep that in mind. I think you also need him to go inside here. Commander, is the meeting over? Alright, let's stop by Zoa's. This is easy to get. Alright, Zoa's room was this room. All I have to do to get it is just switch to him and open the door. Open the chest. Toss and spike. No existential crisis, no dramatic history or life-changing philosophy. Just, nope, open the box. Alright, where is it? There it is. Alrighty then. I'm gonna switch him out in a little bit. Let me mark this out. I'm also going to switch Norse out in a little bit for Turnip. Boop. And probably Theo as well. I think you need both of them in your party for it. Who are you? Another me? What's going on? Let's just say I'm another you and leave it at that. Pardon me for saying this, but it appears that both of us need to look at the bigger picture. Excuse me. We will only have a limited understanding by staying in the same place. Silence! I kill you! I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. You are Norse from another world. Please take this, Norse. I no longer need it. Again, another easy one. Just come in here and talk to her, or him. We have decided to withdraw from here. We shall be returning to the mainland in due time. I must be off. I don't remember if this removes all the poor soldiers, but I think it does. Not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. Alright, so we need Lucia now. Luckily, there's a save point right here. Alright, so we're going to switch out Zoa for Lucia. Then I'll come back out, and I'll switch Norris and Lucia for Fia and Turnip. Fun little side note, it is heavily hinted to, I'm not sure if it's outright stated at some point in time, that the dishwasher that was here when we first came here was Norse in disguise. And if you look at the person, they do have the blonde hair that Norse does. So I can see that. Over there. I better equip that top shot. Yes, it's at the perfect spot too. It looks like you'll get to see Surge's ultimate tech and Norse's possibly, depending how this fight goes. Surge still has his Stone Swallow. I'm not giving him the Spectral one. It's a waste of a Rainbow Shell, in my opinion. So I'll just hold back on that. I'm actually seriously debating on having Lucia be my secondary character. She's pretty, deadly. Alright. Boop. 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 Defend. Alright, top shot. Single enemy. Let's get rid of you. Boom! Headshot. And now I'm gonna have Surge do his flying arrow. Nimble, numble. And they'll probably have Lucia use hers, if they survive, which would be a miracle if they do. So yeah, you basically gather your energy to create a spectral version of you, gather its energy, and then hurl out the enemy. Which is just badass. There we go. Pin up girl. I love this attack because the dart she's throwing actually change locations depending on which enemy you use it to. It's really cool. Defend. I don't think I've ever seen Lucia's second attack, now that I'm thinking about it. And if I have, it's been years anyway. Mix and match. Chemical compound causes multiple stats effects. Oh, I've seen this, I just don't remember it very well. Yes? Yes! Pure status effect. Oh, that's nuts. I was going to show you Norris's second one, but eh. I think Norris has a Dendronite gun, or a silver one at least. Oh well. C'est la vie. Alright, let's get yours, which is right here. Wonderful! This must be a new type of amoeba. What life force? I must incubate it right away. Ho 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 ho. Yes! Test amoeba. Alright, so I got test amoeba now. Bitchin'. Allocate it. Oh, I can't. Damn you. Not for a while, at least. Fuck. Oh, well. Like I said, I will have a compilation video, or, what's the word I'm looking for? A demonstration? Something like that? I know there's another word for it, but I can't think off the top of my head. I know 3 sets from now, I'm going to be like, it's this! But for now, I'm going to make a mashup video that's going to have all the elements, all the stuff in it, so. Alright, let's switch in Turnip and Theo. Turnip and Theo have a combo tech, by the way, if you have them together. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but I will be sure to have a bonus video that demonstrates them all. But we need to take Turnip and Theo, I think Theo at least. I'm not half sure if she needs to be there with us or not, but we need to take her with us to get the Turnip's ultimate. We need Turnip at least for this, because we need to take him to where Theo was cultivated or made. Now, if memory serves, Theo likes to appear in Hermit's Hideaway. I could be wrong, probably am, but yeah. Which is why I think I need to bring him with us. Alrighty. Examine the pool. Hey, Neo-Theo, canst I go in here for a moment? Sure, go for it. Ah. Oh, this feels great. Oh, ah! Incredibly, Turnip mastered Veg Out. Incredibly. And out he goes. Alright, so let's allocate that to him. Not use. Alright, where? Oh, can't yet. Okay, let's continue onwards. By level 40 at the least, I should be able to do that. Alright, let's pop in Norris and Karsh. I believe that's the last thing we need to do here. We're not getting Karshes yet, but we're starting on the path to do so. We're also starting the path to get Riddle's and Riddle's ultimate tech as well, and Surge's ultimate quote-unquote weapon. Okay. Alright, we're good. Now I want you to keep in mind something pretty interesting about all this. I do not have a guide up telling you where all these level 7 techs are. I've just done this so many fucking times, I can do this without a guide. Literally the only reason why I had a guide up in the first place was to keep track of items and whatnot and tell you what's where, etc, etc. Just as a refresher in case I forget anything. Needless to say, I did learn quite a few new things too. But yeah, that's pretty much the only case. This is a pretty easy puzzle as well. Come on. Get in there. There we go. And there we go. Boop. Alright, let's read what it says. Because there actually is a riddle here. It says, respect my behind. The fuck? Basically, you have to open the chest from behind, because if you don't, you'll drop down into the cellar. Let her inside. There's a good reason why we borrowed the contents. If you want it back, come to the Island of the Damned and bring Sir Karsh. Signed, Salt and Pepper. Damn, what are those idiots up to? Alrighty. So that's pretty much how you start that. But for the most part, that's all you have to do here. As literally the last thing you have to do here, unless you want to go and change your characters' names. Because after this point, this place becomes obsolete. Alright, the poor Arby's still here, so I'm glad I kept Norris in my party. If I didn't, it would have meant I had to run to another save point again, or just go out through the forest. Commander, will you be leaving? That's a fucking awesome gate, man. Alright then, in we go. Or out we go, I should say. Okay, let's see here. We're going to bring with us Korcha and Draggy. Yep, that's it. Okay, let's go. Now, I'm actually going to wait on getting Karsh's ultimate tech, because it is gained in this world, quote-unquote. But I'm going to wait like a little bit later before I do that, because it's what we get near the end is a horrible fight. Hey, you, can you hear me? If you don't try to get yourself out there, nobody's ever going to do it, or is going to help you. Do you get that? Hey, don't try to pull any funny ideas, Korcha. And that's pretty much all we had to do. Oh no, I have to leave and come back in. There's no one inside. Korcha, my precious treasure ran away because of your careless comment. What are you gonna do about it? Jeez. Don't bother me, alright? Gotta hurry up and clean up. I've got no time to waste around here. Nope. Alright, so that's all I had to do. I didn't have to leave. Good, because that would have taken forever. But I did have to leave the screen and come back in here. Alrighty then. Also, if you have Glenn and you've already done the quest to get Riddle's ultimate tech, examine that sword with your with Glenn in your party. Just a little fun fact. You'll see what happens. So, Korcha, thank you. Who the ch are you? I don't remember doing anything to be thanked for. I'm the mermaid who was caged at the show tent. I finally got a chance to escape. Ah, you're that mermaid. Yeah, that's great. Your words came as an eye-opener to me. I used to think that one day someone would come to my rescue. But if I do not try to become free myself, no one will ever lend me a hand. Sir Korcha, you were the one who showed me that. Maybe I said a little too much. But you understand, right? Don't you ever get caught by a guy like that again. That was a guy? Duh, I understand. I do not know what I can ever, how I can ever thank you for what you have done, but I would like to give you a prayer to improve your fishing skills. I've heard many rumors that you are a fishing maniac. And of course, as a mermaid, it actually works. Korcha received big catch from the mermaid's prayer. Thank you very much. I pray that I may see you again someday, or sometime. Take care, but just remember, I'm not a maniac. Alright, I did do something else off screen that I just remembered. I stopped by, what was it called? Vaughn's house in his original world, with Vaughn in tow. And I was able to deposit 700 gold, not gil, wrong game, 700 gold into his piggy bank, which filled it to the brim. So yeah, now his ultimate technique is going to do a lot of damage, if I ever decide to use him. We'll see about that. Alright, so we got Big Catch. Next is Draggy. Guys, get your tissues. This is kind of sad. To get Draggy's ultimate tech, we need to stop by Fossil Valley. Now, as I'm running there, I want you guys to think why we're stopping by there and what could possibly be at Fossil Valley that could give a dragon its power, its ultimate technique. And while we're doing that, I'm going to show off Korcha's techniques. Because I have yet to use them. I've actually yet to use them in battle at all. Now, Korcha is the only character in the entire game that uses lures as a weapon. Because he uses a fishing rod. Alright, start the first one. Headbutt. Swim in the air and dive at the opponent. Pretty much. Jump, 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 and dash. It's so weird. Defend, defend. Fire pillar! Oh, a dragon. You guys aren't very bright, are you? That's like, you know, trying to drown a fish. I'm sure you could do it if you tried hard enough, but seriously, guy? God damn it. Fire pillar again? On Surge! Not gonna do much to him either. God damn it. Defend, defend. Hook and sinker. Snag a foe on the fishing line and reel him in. Woo! That was actually kind of cool. Alright, now for his ultimate technique. Nope. Come on. Damn it. Just need another two. Might as well just do it this way. Big catch. Special lure to catch that one, the one that got away. This is a pretty funny one if memory serves. Fuck? I think the fish you capture is bigger depending on how big the enemy is. Because I remember that being a lot different, but then again, I also fought something that wasn't, you know, tiny. Alright, let's heal those burns. Next enemy I fight is going to face Surge, so you guys think about that. Oh, Shadow Cat. Alright, you guys are fucked.